started recording, so give it a couple of seconds and in your own time.
Okay, so I'm Harvey West and this is my presentation on Aardvark films. So what is the genre? The genre will be an action comedy which is kind of inspired by Hot Fuzz themed film. Here will be your target audience. So our target audience will be like 18 plus, mainly the elder teenage generation because that's the sort of films like they kind of are into, such as Team America and Bourne films are really popular within that age group. And going by this, we believe that would be the best age to target for our trailer. So how big of a budget does the film have? Well, because we're obviously students and stuff, we're going to have a low budget film. So there'll be no CGI, which is like, that would be really expensive, so we're not going to have any of that, but we will have like some kind of like animations, like maybe gunfire, and our locations will be kept down to local areas, so it'll be really cheap to get to film. What is the narrative of the film? So, I myself play a random man who is minding his own business until I walk past a rough group of thugs who end up chasing me, and I get abducted in a car along with the thugs by the abductors, so I'm not knowing why or how this has all happened. I then wake up in an agency, I get brainwashed by them, join them, and trained to go on this deathly mission. Unique selling point, so they'll be distributed by Warner Bros. Because they're globally known and will give us that kickstart. And also like the features of famous actors will be like shown, well, named in the trailer when it goes dum dum dum, which will also help us to like big names, like hopefully. What are the main events you're going to mention in your movie trailer? So the main event we're going to mention within the movie trailer will be the abduction of myself, as well as the training grounds that I'll face. There'll be quite a lot of that. That'll be like the main kind of part of the trailer. That'll take a large like space of that up. Who are the characters? So I've already mentioned myself, but my name's character-wise would be Michael Davenport. So I'm a random adult abducted and brainwashed to do a mission that Ming knows which he knows I won't make it out alive. Dave Ming, played by Alsan, he's the main antagonist of the film, like the big man, boss. He's Asian British, although he looks stupid and small. Turns out you should never judge a book by its cover. And Rose Smith is Danny, played by Danny Capilati, who's like a kind heroine. She is my only friend, Davenport's only friend, and since he's in there, like in the agency, she's going to try and help him get out and not make that stupid decision of doing the mission. So the title of the movie, we all like agreed that it's going to be the agency. This may change, probably won't know. So the location, came up with Hawkhurst, which is a local village in Kent, and obviously Tunbridge Wells, maybe around Southborough, but yeah, all local, so not really outside of Kent at all. What may be the central conflict or obstacle for your characters to overcome? Okay, so for me, for intense interrogation sitting in this chair, I then become part of the agency to go on a secret mission, but will Rose, aka Danny, save me from going through this mission. What pacing will your movie have, and how will this change during the trailer? So the trailer will start with a slow pace before quickly changing into a more upbeat pace with adrenaline and laughs. So it will start off basically me getting abducted and being interrogated, but then it will turn into laughs when I'm actually in the training ground trying to learn how to shoot a gun. Voiceover will be done by Robert Levitt, so he's like the narrator. He's the only guy doing that. And then what music and sound effects will be included. So we came up with Pulse Fire Ezreal Riot. That's going to be our non-diegetic sound. This music builds tension by having an energetic build-up and leaves audience kind of like, you know, wanting more, like the dun 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 and then the big synth. So, what special effects will we include? So I mentioned that we're not going to be using CGI, but there will definitely be gunshots. They're quite easy to do, and possibly the use of blood, so like blood effects. We want to use special effects like these two, as a vast majority of action films uses within, you know, they're always used. How we finish the trailer so that your viewers will not know the ending. So Davenport at this part has joined the agency and trains for a mission, as you already know. So by the end of it, he has gone and succeeded this mission. Like, has he? You know, like, does Rose stop him? Who even is the agency? So you'll want to like watch the film to, you know, find it all out. What is our movie tagline? Unanswered, like I just said. Because in the real world, having a trailer not showing all the good scenes and leaving it still confusing is good enough. That could work to our advantage by making our target audience want to go and see the film, to find out what actually happened to Davenport. So, what on-screen graphics will you include, and what quote will you include? So, we're going to have reviews from newspapers and magazines with the stars, like 4 or 5 stars, saying to enhance our image, and by having realistic quotes such as "funniest film of the year" and "a must-see" from brands that our target audience themselves are likely to read. So 18-year-olds within watching action films, magazines they normally kind of read Zoo, Empire, OK and Heat, so we're going to have some kind of quotes from those guys, so it all relates. That's the end. Are there any... That's the end of the film. Presentation.
Before you switch that off a moment,